Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. I got a jam-packed video for you guys today. Today, we're going to be looking at my high yield portfolio. I share that portfolio with you guys each and every Saturday on the channel. What I'm going to do, I'm going to dive into my phone here, share with you guys exactly what's in the portfolio, and then I'm going to take you into behind the scenes of the portfolio, share with you guys exactly how everything's been performing, how long I've owned it, and how everything is stacking up compared to the market as well. So I'm going to share all that stuff with you guys in today's video. If you're new here, I do this each and every Saturday for this particular portfolio. On Sundays, I give you guys a look at my Roth IRA. And then on Tuesday, I plan to show you guys another portfolio that I've started. It's just like a very small account, but I'm growing from scratch. And that portfolio has some special purposes. I'll share that with you guys on Tuesday. And also in between and then and there, I like to share some other content as well. I'm actually working on a course for you guys for free, a 100% free course that I'm going to be putting out for you guys. So you don't have to pay for that, nothing like that. I'll be posting all those videos here on this channel, so keep a lookout for that. So let's dive into the phone, and I'm gonna share the portfolio with you guys. So let me record the screen. 3, 2, 1, bam. And let's go here. Okay, I refreshed it for you guys. Yesterday, man, it was ugly. My portfolio looked really bad yesterday. You can see the Dow was down 1.25%, the NASDAQ 2.25%. And the S&P was down 1.6%, and my portfolio was down 1.0%. So it did perform slightly better than the market did, but it's looking ugly. It got beat up pretty bad, and I'll share with you guys why that is. So you can see right now, $67,855. My cash, $6,199 in cash sitting in this account. And if you look down here, let's view all the positions. So you can see I've got XDTE 541 shares. I've got MSTY 1,095 shares. QDTE 310 shares. YBTC 102. And I got a brand new position in QQI 52 shares only. So as you can see, this portfolio it dropped in value. It got beat up pretty bad. And I'm going to share with you guys why that is here in just a second. But first, we're gonna dive in here to my computer so I can share a few other things with you guys. I'm gonna show you how it's performing compared to the market. And I'm also gonna show you behind the scenes of the portfolio inside the spreadsheet so you can see exactly what everything is really doing. So let's do that. Let me record the screen for you guys here on my computer. All right, let's record the entire thing. 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, so here we are in the portfolio. You can see this is year to date. So you can see from January the 1st until now, I'm going to show you guys the rate of return and how it compares to the market. So you can see right now my account year to date from January 1st until now, 8.46%. So it's not too bad. It's positive, so that's a good thing. Let's see how it compares. Let's check it out compared to the Dow. So if we compare my portfolio to the Dow, let's go down here, it's easier to see. You can see mine's 8.4%, the Dow's 4.7. So I'm basically doubling what the Dow is doing. And you can see how the chart here, how my portfolio in blue is done compared to the Dow. Let's add the NASDAQ here. So the NASDAQ's in black. You can see my portfolio is, when we had the terrible tariff news, I dropped like a rock. But I bounced back pretty good. But we're still slightly less. You can see mine's 8.46%. The NASDAQ is 9.79. So I'm slightly below the NASDAQ, but not too bad. Like a 1% difference or so. So let's check out the S&P. So my portfolio compared to the S&P, we're pretty much right on par. You can see, again, the tariff news, my portfolio is very volatile. It dropped a lot. And I'm going to share with you guys why that is here in just a minute. But we did recover. You can see mine's 8.46 and the S&P is 8.59. So we're pretty much right on par with the S&P 500, which is what I want. And the last one is the Russell. You can see compared to the Russell, we outperformed the Russell big time. We're 8.46% and the Russell is negative year to date. So that's, we're doing pretty good there. Now, if you guys want to see the 1 year return, I'll share that with you guys really quick too. So this is 1 year. This portfolio is pretty much a year old, actually. So So the past 1 year, from August 1st, 2024 till now, 28% return. So what's that look like compared to the rest? So to the Dow, the Dow's almost 10%, we got 28%. If we put the NASDAQ up here, the NASDAQ is 20%, we're 28. S&P, 16%, I'm 28. And if you put the Russell, negative, and we're 28%. So you can see right here, I have outperformed every index by at least 8% or more for the entire year that I've had this portfolio. So the portfolio is doing pretty well. I'm okay with that, happy with that. But there are some things I want to change, and I'm gonna share that with you guys right now. So here we are in the spreadsheet, so you guys can see behind the scenes of the portfolio and what's really going on here. So let me make this bigger for you guys so you guys can see it well. So here's the positions that I have that I just shared with you in the actual portfolio. So everything matches here. You can see I've got MISTI, QQQI, XDTE, QDTE, YBTC, and here's the number of shares. It's all the same that I just showed you in the real portfolio. This is just a spreadsheet where I track everything. And at the bottom, you can see I got $61.99 in cash, so 9% cash position. Now let's go check out the returns and look at why this thing is so volatile. If we can get it all on the screen here. Oh man, it always does this. When you make it bigger, it always does some crazy stuff. All right, let's try this again. All right, that's better. Hopefully you guys can see this now. So I got it all on the screen here for you guys. MISTI, you can see the market return is negative $6,700, but the total return is positive $86.82. So if I sold this, I could walk away with, $8,600 more than what I started with, and that's a total return of 32%. So this has been pretty good. QQI, the new position for me, market return is very low, but the total return is up 1.8%. So it is positive all across the board. So again, if I sold this, I'll walk away with more money than I started with. XDTE is slightly negative on the market return. The total return is positive. You can see it's positive 2.3%. So again, I could walk away with more than I started with if I sold this whole position. Same thing, QDTE, slightly negative on the market return, but the total return is positive 9.3%. So that's pretty good. And YBTC, you can see at the bottom one here, my total return is 32%. So YBTC and MISTI have done really great. But man, MISTI is super, super volatile. If you look over here, my portfolio allocation, I have 29% of the portfolio in MISTI, which is a large portion of the portfolio. And like yesterday, for example, MISTI was down like 7%. So it caused my portfolio to really go down a lot because of that, because of the volatility. And so how can I fix that? MISTI's kind of drying up, I think, and I might have to sell it and move on, or sell a large portion of it and put that money somewhere else. And if you look here, like XDTE, which is basically the S&P 500, which follows the index, this is 34% of the portfolio. If I increase this position, or a QQQI or QDTE, these are the indexes. If I increase these positions and lower this MISTI position, my portfolio won't be as volatile and it'll stay more flat or follow the markets better instead of having these huge drops. And this related to Bitcoin, the huge volatility of MSTR. So I might do that. I might cut some of this MISTI, and which means I'll get less money in dividends. I'm going to make less money, but it's less volatile and it just feels safer to me. And so that's something I may do here in the very near future, is cut some MISTI down and increase these other positions in the indexes instead of this Bitcoin position. I'm okay with getting less money if it's safer and it's volatile. So that being said, let's go look at the dividends. And you can see here's my dividend log where I track all the payments. I'll share with you guys how much I just got paid yesterday as well. But you can see here, MISTI, let me make it bigger for you guys, it's too small. MISTI here on the far left, you can see this is 2024. I started this position in September. So we're almost September now. So it's almost been one whole year since I've had MISTI. And you can see all the payments here. We got 268, 13, 14, 987, 1,000, 9, 10, 13, 13, 25, 15, 13. And yesterday we got $1,282 yesterday. So you can see the dividends kind of fluctuate a lot. They're kind of all over the place, but it's usually over $1,000 a month in most cases. But yeah, I'm not so sure about how much longer I'm going to hold on to this one. The next one you see here is QQQI, a brand new position for me. Like I told you guys, I started this position in June, as you can see. And I got paid a small amount of money there, small amount in July. August, it hasn't paid yet, but it will pay me at the end of the month. So we will get some money here. Probably like, I don't know, $50 maybe. I really don't know. I'm not sure yet. We'll find that out later at the end of the month. The next one you see over here is XDTE. You can see in 2024, I did not own this. I started this position in January of 2025. As you can see here, the very first payment I received. So, and you can see every month the dividends are going up, 92, 94. This reason why this one is higher, because this paid 5 weeks. There was 5 weeks in this month, and these other ones were 4 weeks. So that's why this one went down. But I did add more shares, so that's why I got more money here. So I've been slowly adding to this position. So yesterday, this one paid me $124 just yesterday alone. The next one you see is QDTE. You can see this position I started in March, so I haven't had this position for a long time. But the dividends were slightly increasing here too, 84, 245. This one is higher because again, the 5 weeks, and then back down to 4 weeks, so that's why it's lower. And then July, and then this month, yesterday, I got $73. This does pay every single week. So every single week for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be getting paid for this one. For this one and this one. So this is going to keep increasing as the weeks go on. And then YBTC, this paid me on Thursday, which would have been last month. So it's up here. So this one I won't get paid until next week. So, but this pays every single week as well. And you can see the dividends here have been kind of increasing a bit. Oh, what's going on here? The dividends here have been increasing a bit. That's 5 weeks, but this is 4. I haven't added to this position any at all. It's just the dividends are increasing, so that's pretty good. So far for the month of August, this month, which is today is the first day of the month, I received, oh shit, this stupid thing. I received $1,480 yesterday. So we're off to a good start in terms of how much money we're receiving in dividends, $1,400 in one day. Not bad, but this is going to change every single week because I have positions here that pay every single week. You can see last month we made $2,300. So we're kind of on schedule to make that same amount or more this month. So quick recap here if you guys want to see it. For 2024, look, we made January, this February, March, April, May was a really good one, June, July, and this is August right here that we're working on now. So we should get close to this amount this month as well. Hopefully, we'll see how that works out. You can see the dividends have been increasing slowly. We had 1,100, 1,000. This was a weak month there. 16, 19, 25, and now we're kind of dropping again. So we'll see how it plays out. But what's my plan for this portfolio? As of right now, like I mentioned, this portfolio allocation here for Misty, hopefully you guys can see this huge allocation for Misty of 29%. I want to lower this allocation. So it might mean selling off some of this position and moving the money into one of these indexes like QQQI, which is the NASDAQ, or XDT, which is the S&P 500. I might increase those positions just so I follow the market more and don't have so much volatility. So that's what's on my mind there. That's what's going on in the portfolio. And like I said, I make videos like this each and every Saturday, so stay tuned for those. Sunday's Roth IRA. Tuesday, I'm going to share with you guys another account that I'm working on, as well as the free course that's coming out soon. So be sure to stay tuned for all that stuff. And also, I got a book here that I wrote if you want to check it out. It's just about my life abroad and the things that all the struggles and things I went through and how I ended up moving abroad and finding some purpose and some happiness and some freedom, stuff like that. It's in my personal memoir. It's not about investing. I just thought I'd share that with you guys in case you're interested. But anyway, stay tuned for all the good stuff coming up soon. Let me know in the comments below anything you want to see, and I'll be sure and make those videos for you guys. But I believe you're gonna like the course. The course is coming soon, and it is 100% for free. I'm not gonna charge any money, nothing like that. I don't need you guys' money. I got my own money, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not interested in trying to sell it to you guys, nothing like that. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Y'all take care, and I'll see you guys on the next video.